Hello everybody and welcome back to the chat. I'm your host, Zanobox. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. I am here to give you guys your dose of the most. I don't really have a good intro past that. Anyway, we will get into it shortly here. Hopefully it's all good on your end. If you're new to the channel, make sure to like, sub, share, follow. All that good stuff helps the channel grow. Bring friends to there in the know. Hit that notification bell so you'll be here. It doesn't work, but still do it. Yeah. Also, for those of you guys who are new, 2:30 Eastern Standard Time, usually my start time, so be there, or, I don't know, go do whatever the fuck you're doing. We will be right back in, 30 seconds. Let me just finish doing my my model tests. Alright, looks like we're all gooch on this side. Let's go ahead and load this up. Man, I gotta tell you, I'm so ready to move on from FireRed. And I still have Leaf Green to go after this. Hello, Takedown. Yeah, Cinnabar Island, spent 6,000 on balls. Went to the thing, mansion, got the key. Departed the mansion, saved my game. Whoa, 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 look at my Pokédex. We got 40 Pokemon? Hell yeah, we may actually get the EXP share. We're close, we just need 10 more Pokemans. And maybe I could do that by evolving some of the shit in my backlog. Alright, so Pay Newton, let me think. We could possibly get our boys up a little here. Maybe, I don't know if we'll bring Cacaw or not. I mean, it is good, but Pay Newton does the job. And there's no grass to worry about. I don't know, maybe we'll replace... Wait, can Aerodactyl learn Fly? Because if Aerodactyl can learn Fly, we can get rid of, our bird. Also, let's take a look at the box here. See how stuffed we are in here. Lapras has got to be on the team, so we're going to have to figure out a way to put that in there as well. I think Lapras may replace... Let's take a look at our... Let's take a look at our Elite Four in FireRed. I don't know how they work, but I'm assuming Dugtrio is not as good as I expect it to be. Hello, Jupiter. Welcome back. Elite Four in FireRed. Yeah, I think we're going to start making our final team comp changes. So, 52 at the beginning. Let's see the big slot. 60 Dragonite, and then 63 at the hard cap for the champ. Excuse me. So, 63, Lapras smokes Lance. Yeah, because Ice Glocking my way through. Uses Blizzards. I think Blizzard Starmie is a good idea. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. My only issue is the, it's got... Lapras is weak to the Aerodactyl, so that's my one issue. But I think we'll be okay, but... So... Pidgeot will be taken care of by Jolteon. Alakazam is a hit or miss. I think Alakazam is probably going to get bodied by our Snorlax. Rhydon, any water type will do the business. Executor, it's a Psychic Grass, so I guess whatever flying type we have, so it could work. Gyarados is also Jolteon, and Charizard. So we need Electric, I've got my Snorlax, Water, Water for 2 of them. So, an Electric type, a Water type. I'm going to use Snorlax for Big Body, and then I can either keep Fearow here as my, I can either keep Fearow to deal with Executor, or I could bring in Arcanine to deal with Executor. But Arcanine doesn't really have much use outside of that. Fire typing is okay, but, like, I feel like Fearow would have much more use because I could use it against Bruno, rather than fire typing, where it's not going to really do much. In terms of ground usage, technically we could use our Doug Trio to deal with Agatha, except for the Golbat. Just start playing Demon Souls, already beat 2 bosses. Are you playing the original or the remake? I definitely remember playing the original, loved it. Alright, let me see what our Lapras can do anyway. Bold Nature. Good defense. Good special defense. I mean, attack, special attack, not too bad. Speed is low, but the shell armor is good because that's going to stop a lot of bullshit. Yeah, I think we'll put this in. Maybe we'll have this replace the Gyarados. Intimidate Gyarados is extremely good, and endgame content, I can't see it being bad. I think Doug Trio could leave. It's strong, but I don't think strong enough. Mainly, we only need this thing for cut, and honestly, we don't really need cut at this point. So I think this is going to be a backup. Meowth, that's pickup for stuff. Aerodactyl. It's a level 5 Aerodactyl? Oh, poor child. Relaxed nature. Rockhead. Oh, prevents recoil. It only has wing attack, so... I didn't realize it starts out at level 5. Boy, that thing... That thing is interesting. Alright, I guess we'd really have to take a look at the team here. So, we know for a fact, this stays, this stays. Takedown is really... Coco is gonna stay. So, guarantee 1, 2, and 3. This Charmander is gonna be excellent for dealing with dragon types, so Ice Glock. So that's a guarantee. So it comes down to whether I keep Cacaw, and whether I go ahead and keep Gyarados. Gyarados is extremely strong. Obviously, that Intimidate. But Cacaw is replaceable. I think by the time I get to the Elite Four, I don't think I really need it. So, I mean, it's good for the Execute, but then so is Coco. And if we just give Coco Flamethrower or something, I mean, it's phenomenal. So yeah, I think once we're done, we'll replace Cacaw, and I think we'll put an Aerodactyl for it. I don't really know if we need it. I mean, Aerodactyl can also deal with the thing, but I think it's considered a rock type, so it would be weak against Execute. Maybe we don't even use Aerodactyl, even though I've really wanted one for the longest time. For the longest time. Alright. Get this grind. Let me go ahead and get Surf on this thing. We'll get rid of Mist. Fairly easy. Alright, and before we go grinding back in this thing, we're actually going to take our first stop at one of our big locations. You guys know. You guys know it. You guys love it. So, I think right now our tick is... I think it was like 43 or something was supposed to be where everything was at. Or maybe it was 50. I don't know. Maybe 48. We'll probably just go with what we do. All right. That's a solid start right there. I mean, we could technically go to hiking trail, I think, or to cycling road. That would be fine as well. Yeah, these things big beat 'em ups, but we don't have to worry about crits, so that's good. I don't have to worry about anything crazy. Hello, Francisco. How was your birthday? I believe that was Wednesday, right? Once we run out of body slams, we'll go into nothing but surfs. Yeah, it's not worth pushing it. No reason to. All right. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll get it to 30. Then we'll see about heading over to cycling. Because cycling will be a much better place to go ahead and do my grind at. Alright, now it's all just surfs. It might just be just fast enough, I think, to beat everything except for a Doug Trio. Yeah, and we'll use a super potion. No need to just give up right now, because it's got plenty of surfs left, so... Still here? Yep. Yeah, we're just doing a grind up to 30, and then we'll take it to Cycling Road, see how it handles over there. And if it doesn't do well, we'll come back here for another 5 levels or something, and then take it back. Alright, cool. I also realized we can dig our way out of this thing. Why didn't I do that? Oh, because I don't have Doug Trio anymore, do I? I sure don't, so just took it out of the party. Hold on. I don't think chat is, like, doing its thing. Give me a second. I think it got stuck. Subscribe to earn rewards. Ends on August 19th. Oh, that's right! Yeah, if you do the subscription, you get free 3 months of Apple Plus on Twitch. Weird. Shreddy, I love using his Parashong with Lapras, then Mean Haunter or Golbat. That sounds like a terrible way to, that sounds like a really bad way for me, a really easy way for me to lose a Pokemon, though. Hello, Jonko. If it learned something like Baton Pass, I guess that would work. But then still, I think it wouldn't actually work, would it? Because if you use it, you'd have to keep it out, otherwise the Perish song doesn't work. Yeah, I mean, it's a good strategy, but I have, I gotta keep my Ice Glock around as long as possible. At least until Lance, anyway. Gonna be making its transition here over to Cycling Road here soon. I don't know if Cycling Road is gonna be that great for it. Like, my big worry is it's not gonna work the way that I need it to. Okay, there's level 30. We'll just finish out our things and then we'll go on to the next spot. Alright, oh, we got our Surfs left. In Gen 7, there's an ability where sound-inspired moves became water types, and Vaporeon any water would absorb the Perish Song. Oh! That's cool! Yeah, that makes a lot more sense when you use it that way. You know, if you can convert it to absorb a Perish Song, like, that's an easy way. Just tank your way through, use some bulky water type, tank your way through it all. Okay, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, now we'll go ahead and head over to the other thing. Hold on, let me see. Maybe multi-stream will pull it up. Because I don't know why it's not pulling up the stream chats properly here, but... Alright, yeah, I have no idea why it's not pulling up the chats on screen like it should. Alright, let's hop the cycling road, see if that works. Oh, there it is. I love Gen 7. Got me back into playing Pokemon. I don't understand the criticism towards it. Minus the no original design argument. Fellow, Gen 1 had literal sludge. Yeah, I mean, I felt like Gen 5 was the really big downfall of original design. I felt like when Gen 5 came out, it was just terrible designs, but... Psychop Magnus and a living Pokeball. But, yeah, I didn't think there was anything too wrong with it. It just, like... You know... everything is gonna have uninspired designs, no matter what you do. Alright. Let's see how it handles in a couple of its fights before we see if it's worth taking out here or not. We'll run at a level at slow speed to see if it, trying to learn Ice... It learns Ice Beam this early? Holy crap, I didn't know that. Yeah, we'll get rid of Perish Song. Perish Song is good, but not in this format, unless I have nothing else to lose. And unfortunately, I have a lot to lose. Oh, we've got Ice Beam. I don't think I need to worry too much. I think we'll body slam the little guys. Surf on these the big chickens. And Ice Beam on the flying goose. All we need to do is encounter Eradicate to know if we're really gonna do well or not. It's gonna be okay with Eradicate. Nothing too fancy, but good enough. Every time there's a speed up, you tense up, because I've seen so many Nuzlockes die from speed ups. Yeah, I've definitely had quite a few Pokemon die because of a speed up. Because I wasn't paying attention. Or because somebody asked me a question and I paid attention to what they were saying or doing, and wasn't paying attention to the screen, and then my Pokemon suddenly is like... And then I'm like, okay. That was on me. Alright, nothing but Ice Beams now. Although, to be fair, most of those deaths were from particular Pokemon, like Destiny Bond, that they'd missed. Yeah, I mean, I always thought that Destiny Bond was, like, a priority thing. So I always assumed Destiny Bond got first priority move. So I am deathly afraid of Destiny Bond, strictly because I thought that's how it always worked. Yeah, this is not a bad place to get it cranked up and ready to roll. I think getting it to about 40 would be a-okay. Mansion is a much better place to grind than it was in the past, so... I wonder if there's a good set of guys to fight here. I wonder if fighting these guys... Oh, fighting would... Got some ice? Punch it! It's a good thing I remembered that one video I saw that talked about how to recognize your types. I don't need to Machop like beating the shit out of my Lapras, so... $34. Yeah, it's going pretty swell. We use a super potion. May need to go ahead and get a super potion for this thing. You are live. I didn't get the notification. Don't worry, you haven't missed too much. Just grinding up our Lapras. You know, the normal procedure. You love Lapras? Yeah, Lapras is pretty cool. It's a good mon. I mean, even back when, I think a lot of people loved Lapras. This is so much better. What do you mean? Was there some issues that were going on the other side? I find a lot of people tell me there's... Jeez, look at that freeze. I find a lot of people tell me there's some issues here or there on YouTube, and I've never encountered it, but... Fingers crossed we get a Skitty and Emerald. May not be that strong, but still my baby. Yeah, I'm just hoping we get through Emerald. That's all I need. Just getting through Emerald will be a-okay for me. Alright, we're left with nothing but Ice Beams now. 5... 4, 3 is always good to have on the team. Mainly it's just because of the Ice Glock. I mean, past that. The chat on my screen isn't working properly. Yeah, I'm aware. I don't know why it isn't, and I've tried to get it to work, and it's not doing it. So, I've tried refreshing the chat and everything else, but, yeah. It is not working properly right now. I don't think the app sourcing or hide chat or delay or anything else. Maybe it'll work now. The difficulty ramps up in Gen 4. Yep, everybody and their mother has told me that when I get to Gen 4, it's gonna turn into an absolute, like, struggle festival. Believe in the heart of the Pokeballs. and the release of the cards. Oh, there we go. See, now it's working. The only thing is, with getting it to do this thing, it doesn't always show up the way it should. So sometimes I, like, try and get it to show up and it doesn't, and then Twitch doesn't work, and I don't know. Chat's finicky. Maybe we should have put Meowth on our team. Since we're not doing any... Yeah, maybe we should put Meowth on our team for right now. Hold on. Do you still have teleport? You don't. Okay. We're gonna go back and put Meowth on our team real quick and take out Pay Newton. In Platinum, the rival's pretty strong. Yeah, everybody keeps telling me about this trainer named Cynthia. I don't know who the fuck Cynthia is, but everybody keeps telling me I'm gonna like see Cynthia and my colon is gonna freaking turn itself inside out when I have to do that fight, I guess. Yeah, I always thought that the rival in Gold and Silver and Crystal was pretty strong to begin with. So if it's anything near that, I assume it's gonna be rough. A 36. We're making good progress. Listen, I'm just trying to open my menu so I can take a look at the item I may get. Look at that. It's already paying dividends. A Rostberry? You better not pick up motherfucking berries this whole time. I will be super mad. Probably sick of hearing Cynthia. I just don't know who the frick Cynthia is. Like, it's not that I'm sick of it. I just don't know what it is. Everyone keeps telling me to watch out for Cynthia, and I'm like, what the hell is a Cynthia? It's like somebody being like, "Hey, watch out for narwhals," when I wouldn't know what a narwhal was. I mean, I know what a narwhal is. Every kid from the 2000s knows what a narwhal is. Like to learn rain dance? No rain dance. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's giving me berries, and that is not what I signed up for. I didn't sign up for berries. I signed up for, you know, Unicorn of the Ocean. Don't know who the character is? Yeah, I have no idea who Cynthia is. I have no clue. I've never played Gen... Well, I've only played Gen 1, 2, and 5. So everything else is completely new to me. If you have another berry... Yep, that's it. Nope, you're going to the freaking box. We're not doing that. We're not going to sit there and have you go ahead and keep popping up berries. The champion in Gen 4? If there's a champion, doesn't that mean they're your rival? Now we're getting that cat out of our damn bag. Cat's out of the bag. You're going down here now. Now that I know that your pickup is not good, just popping in for a little bit to see how it's going. It's going. I'm just very disappointed in Meowth and pickup. I thought it was going to be better than picking up berries. But it seems like it's, I mean, Cynthia. Listen, no one will ever be as mean as your rival in Silver. Ha! Serves you right for falling down a fucking hole! My dude, I just broke my legs and you're over there saying, haha. Look at you looking dumb down there with a broken leg. Maybe if you were a better trainer, you wouldn't have fallen down that hole. And I'm like, what does this have to do with Pokemon training? Believe that the higher the level, the better items you get from pickup? Yeah, that would explain it. And I'm not going to sit there and grind out a Meowth just to get better items. I mean, I could grind some of my other stuff in the box to get levels, or to get Pokemon for the dex. I mean, that would make it so that way I could get XP share, which would make this a lot easier. But I think everything in my party can deal with a single grind, so... Trying to gently move over one... Oh, God. One stop. Always hate when I have to do that. Tracy Griffin, hello. Red level's crazy. Level 88 Pikachu. Is that his highest? Yeah, when we get back to Heart Gold and Soul Silver, boy, am I not going to be happy about that. That's going to be a serious grind. Alright, Ice Beam is our last one here. One more Ice Beam, and then that's it. Alright, I will go test out Pokemon Mansion. Can you play Heart Gold? I mean, I will eventually play Heart Gold. I mean, I'll get to it eventually. So, I guess I should explain the challenge, so that way you understand why. I'll get to it eventually, and I can't just play it. I'm doing a Nuzlocke right now over the course of the entire Pokemon series. So, I kind of have to make my way to Heart Golds. After this is Leaf Green, and then Emeralds, and then we gotta go through Gen 4, and then we get into Heart Gold, Soul Silver. So it's gonna be a little bit before we get there. After this, you got Emerald left? No, after this, I have Leaf Green, and then Emerald. So, FireRed, and then Leaf Green. So, it's gonna be a bit. Unfortunately. Oh, I gotta heal up my stuff. I'm over here getting ready to roll on, throw this thing into the mansion, and get my ass, like, completely torn apart. Alright, Pokemon Mansion. We're gonna test this out. If it doesn't work well, and it's not a good fit, we'll come back to it. If something happens to the Lapras, then we're gonna have to rely on Ice Beam Gyarados to do its job. Because we don't have another ice option. Do I have the actual games? Yeah, I run an emulator, but I physically own all the games that I play. So although you see me running an emulator, I have painstakingly purchased or already own all the games that I'm playing. Like, I have a stack of Pokemon games in front of me that I have been slowly purchasing to get ready for the 3DS era, because I didn't own any of the 3DS era games. But yeah, I mean, I played way back when it first came out. I even had myself the limited edition Pikachu Game Boy, which was super cool. Yeah, I would say it's super cool, but I mean, let's be honest, it was super nerdy. But I thought it was cool back in the day. But yeah. Alright, let's test it. Use emulators too. Yeah, I think emulators are a good way to play the game. Like, I've been pretty against emulators in the past and everything. I understand that some of these things are very hard to come by nowadays, so it makes sense people are using emulators. But at the same time, I will never be the biggest endorser of them. I get if there's like a 30-year-old game that somebody wants to go ahead and play, cough, technically almost Pokemon, that somebody wants to play, but like, I try my best to avoid something that may be considered illegal or problematic. Body Slam or Ice Beam? I feel like Ice Beam is the better option here. So it looks like it's doing pretty well, but we really just need to see how it encounters against its first explosion of sorts. If it can survive a... If it can, like, survive a self-destruct, that's really what matters. Oh, and it's poisoned. That's the reason I hated this place. Because poison makes me just constantly go back and forth to the Pokemon Center. Do you use cheat codes? Nope. Nope. Everything I do on here is legitimate. I don't even use rare candies. We grind it the old-fashioned way. I don't play when I am not streaming, so you know that everything I do is above the board, so nobody can say, hey, you're doing that, or you're cheating stuff in, or you're pulling the... Yeah, so everything you see is above board and done live, so that way everybody knows what's going on. Nope. I'm also kind of well past the point of using cheat codes. I think when I was younger, I really enjoyed using cheats because I was like, infinite power and everything. I can do whatever I want. But then as I got older, I've really learned that I love the challenge of these games. And even though it sucks playing a very difficult game, or doing a very difficult challenge, I kind of enjoy the fact of playing them the way they're supposed to be played. Yeah, I don't find, like, infinite ammo, infinite lives, or anything to be great. It's just not enjoyable. This kind of stuff really takes me back to when I used to struggle with all of these games, knowing that if I screw up, it's on me. You know, it's really a testament to skill issue. What's my favorite Pokemon? Seismitoad. As weird as that always is to say. Because I think a lot of people are like, why Seismitoad? But I like, it's a good battler, it's got a strong typing position, it can learn earth, poison, and water moves, it's got sound-based stuff, it's a bulky body. Like, overall, Seismitoad has a lot of really good things going for it. So, I quite enjoy it. If I had to pick a type as a trainer, it's probably water type. And if I was a trainer in general with a theme, I would probably have the theme of frogs. I think there are so many good frogs in Pokemon. It's really hard to, like... It would be very hard to not... Oh! Alright, see you later, SRB. You have a good night. It'd be really hard to not have a frog-themed, like, group. You've subbed? Alright, we'll just wait until we'll wait until that notification comes in, until we get to see all the stuff popping up on screen. Then I'll give you the whole haru shebang, hellos, and all of that. It takes a little bit sometimes, so... Alright, we'll just speed this up, because it's basically going to be the same thing. Man, this is the longest it's ever taken to come through on a sub. Surf. I'm kind of... You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna use a super potion now. Because I just get the feeling... I'm gonna get completely turkey slammed here in a second. Yeah, I still haven't even seen the email come in. That usually comes in before anything else. Lapras is getting stronger. Yeah. Big strong. Big ice. Big dinosaur. It stick out neck. Get big. Get swole. Get round. Alright. Well, since my thing is just gonna have issues, I think, forever. Hello and welcome to the Alley Gang. Pop on in any day, you know, no big issues or anything. Yeah, I'm usually here most days. Occasionally I have to take a day off. My job is pretty demanding, so sometimes I literally just have to take a day off because I can't even make it back in time to do my streams and stuff like that. But yeah, Welcome here, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as usual, my starting stream, so feel free to hop on in. Yeah, I don't think a lot of my stuff is gonna pop up the way that I want it to today. We're gonna have all sorts of technical issues with the stream. At least that seems to be the case anyway. Yes, sir. No sirs necessary here. But yeah, no pressure. I'm super I'm super laid back. No pressure or anything. I understand life happens sometimes. You know, if you disappear for months on end, most of the time, as long as you come back regularly, and you have come back regularly, I will probably remember you when you come back. I remember most of my regulars, with the occasional person who doesn't come back, and then they're like, "Hey, do you remember me?" And I'm like, "Yup." Your name was so unique. When somebody rolls in with a name, you have to go, but good luck. All right, catch you later. All right. Yeah, surfs on the coughing, not bad. This thing definitely can do the work here. It can level up in the mansion, no problem. Alright, let me take a look at what Blaine has to offer. Because I believe Blaine is on the high end of 40s or something like that. Yeah, Blaine's sitting at 47. I think even at 45, most of our stuff could deal with it. Fire Blast would probably be the worst, the hardest thing for it to handle. Also, good on me for only using 2 water types this time, instead of having 18 of them in my party. Oh, I couldn't get away with body slam, and that thing self-destructed on me, so that's good to know. Do not body slam the coughings, because it will probably just blow up on me instead. Learn Safeguard. No, we don't need Safeguard. Okay, that's a go to the thing. That's a fly to the thing, because we're not gonna... I'm not gonna have it hurting for no reason. Hey, have you heard our upstairs neighbors fucking tap dancing or fucking beating out songs or sounding like they're doing goddamn DDR up there? Yeah, they have been doing all kinds of upstairs neighborly stuff recently. And I'm like... Oh, yeah. Just like the other day, it literally sounded like there was a fucking jig happening up there. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? You're back. Well, welcome back. That was short. One more level and I think we can surf out the rats. Lots of Growliths this time. Ooh, that was not good. Alright, we'll go heal. Once it's in the yellow, I don't feel comfortable letting it do its thing. It can't get critically hit, but still, it's a lot. You have to leave at 5? Ah. Alright. Usually during the weekdays, I only broadcast for about 2 hours. Sometimes a little longer, but usually 2 hours is my time limit, just because I've got a lot of other stuff to do. And I, like, broadcast as soon as I get home from work. There we go. Now we're hitting them surfs. Them one-hit surfs now. Almost one-hit surfs. Well, that's a straight to the center. Yeah, this is the one problem with Pokemon Mansion. I end up running to the Pokemon Center a ton for Mansion. I probably should be leveling up other Pokemon rather than just focusing strictly into Lapras right now, because none of my other Pokemon are hitting cap right at 47. I think most of them are close, though. 43, 6, 8, 9, 7. So just these two, Lycan Sub and Caw-Caw. And Caw-Caw! Sorry, I should say Caw-Caw instead of Caw-Caw. Maybe I should just really onomatopoeia and just be like, Caw-Caw! Anytime I say its name, right? No Raticates, we're not dealing. If you're not a Raticate, and you're a rat, I'm not handling you. No Ratates here. Evolve or get out of the shower, right? What the heck? I was doing so well. What happened? Ugh. Nope, it's yellow, so yeah, let's switch out to our Lycan Sub. I feel like Caw-Caw's not going to do very well. Caw-Caw is a very hard mon to level with. I mean, it can Drill Peck, but outside of Drill Peck, it does not have very many options to deal with a lot of this stuff. Fly. Why so many Raticates? What is going on? Ending? What do you mean? Me? No, not even close. I shouldn't be ending for a while. Did I say something that sounded like I was gonna end? Picking starters based off of the best one? I mean, I don't really know what's best. Usually I end up picking a starter that I think is just going to be strong in general. So, like, I guess I pick the best starter. I mean, I usually tend to think of what's the most utility starter. And unfortunately, the most utility starter usually tends to be the, quote, best starter. So it's not like I'm ever trying to pick the, like, fan favorite. It just really does happen to be the best starter at that time to pick. Like, it's really hard, objectively speaking, it's really hard to justify picking any other starter other than Mudkip. Like, it's objectionably better than everything. And although in, like, original generations you could possibly pick, like, Charmander, Bulbasaur is just the immediate good option choice. Because there's other water types you can get besides Squirtle. Gen 2, yeah, you could go for Cyndaquil. It'll give you late game boosts, but Rage Totodile is very hard to go ahead and beat. And I mean, even here in the remake, it's still hard to justify choosing Charizard. Or choosing Charmander. Even though Charmander has access to Metal Claw, like, it's still gonna get rocked by something like, of course it would be poisoned. Why wouldn't it be? It's still gonna get rocked by, like, any type of poison attack that comes its way. Or any type of rock attack that comes its way. Like Swampert? Yeah, it's very hard to justify why not Swampert. Very hard to, like, be like, huh, do I choose this or do I choose Mudkip and Swampert? So, in my opinion, it's just a little difficult to, like, justify one over the other when there's an objectionably better. Would like to learn Agility. I don't think we honestly need Agility. I think it's fast enough as is, considering its speed is one of its main big stats. Water type starter to offer a lot for you to pick. Yeah, I mean, Mudkip it's just so, in terms of just starters in general, Mudkip is so off the charts good, it's very hard to justify. The water types are pretty good, but, like, Mudkip on itself is just so damn good. Some of the other ones, like Torchic, I think Torchic is an excellent choice, because it has options, to fighting moves. And it's one of the few, like, fire types you're gonna get in the game. Like, it's really hard to justify other stuff. Would I prefer a fast, strong, frail one, or a slow, bulky one? I usually tend to prefer slow, strong, and bulky over, fast and frail. Pokemon definitely tends to be one of two worlds. Either you are running a gigantic glass cannon, or you are running a Mon that is capable of, like, tanking a meteor strike. There tends to not be very many in-betweens. Your Mon is either gonna go ahead and survive the apocalypse, or you're gonna sneeze, and it's gonna explode. Oh, but that's it for that. Yeah, I feel like Fearow is going to need to level up on Cycling Road. I can't see it leveling up here. I don't think it does enough pure damage. compared to some of the other peeps in the team. Yeah, 90, where a lot of our other team is already, like, rack and stack. Like, 90 at level 46. But it's got high defense to deal with a lot of stuff. Low defense at 90. Well, I mean, its defense is almost like its special attack. And its defense isn't too hot for Trot anyway. Prevents loss of accuracy, so this thing will almost always hit. Like and sub, that special attack is nonsense. Same with that speed. You know, takedown, just overall good stats. Minus its special attack, which is really freaking funny. And then, you know, Pay Newton special and speed, and then Coco doing its thing. Special defense tanker. When do I think I'll get to Gen 4? Oh, I have no clue. So, getting through this, I think... I can't see me taking longer than another week or less to get through this. Then Leaf Green, I think, will roughly be about the same thing. It should be a lot faster since I shouldn't be down for like 2 weeks due to illness. So it should go through pretty quick. And then we'll be back on it again. And then... getting through Emerald, I honestly couldn't tell you. Everybody keeps telling me that Emerald is a very different monster than Sapphire and Ruby. Which, you know, the same way that the third game has always been. So, who knows how long that'll take. So, maybe a month, maybe 2. I mean, in a couple days, we're going to be at the literal halfway mark of 6 months. Couple days, it'll be 6 months of attempting this challenge. $47, hot stuff. Alright, and then Caw is going to go ahead and switch up front. Even though it's not going to do very much. I think it's terrible at handling this place. We're going to pretty much drill peck our way through everything. We'll probably use Fly on something like that. But I think Drill Peck should work on most everything else. Seventh Gym in Emerald is disgusting without a Dark type. You want to keep your Dark type safe. The 7th Gym in Emerald? Who's the 7th Gym in Emerald? I thought the 7th gym was the, no, that's the water gym being the last gym. Oh, you're talking, yeah, you're talking the double types. You're talking that double battle. Yeah, but why wouldn't I just go in with the water? Even though I know that they have Solar Beam, why wouldn't I just double surf it? And just hope for the best. I'll probably go for the Sharpedo like I did last time. I think Sharpedo did an excellent job. Physical double battle. Oh, the Psychic. Yeah, it's the Lunatone Soul Rock battle. Yeah, I remember it being tough and, like, thanking my lucky stars that I managed to get a wild crit out of nowhere to take down the thing just before I got Solar Beamed into non-existence. So, yeah, I'm very much aware of how much of a problem it is, especially with that Solar Beam coming up. So, yeah, I think I'm prepared enough from the other ones. I don't know if there's major changes between that, but... I guess Fly will work on the Radicates and Drill Peck on the other stuff. Oh, no! Okay. Welp. I figured that was coming. I knew it was only a matter of time until something got smacked. Oh, boy. I should have stayed out of it. I knew as soon as I saw a wheezing that was gonna happen. Alright, give me a second to write down time of death. That's why speed up sucks. I mean, it wasn't speed up that killed my thing, it was a wheezing. Like, regardless, there was nothing I could have done to get around self-destruct. It would have killed it no matter what. If I would have gone for Drill Peck, it probably would have self-destructed anyway. And going for Fly, it's just, there was no... Not the most important Mon, I suppose, but it is a flyer, you know, and I do tend to, like... I tend to get really bothered when I lose my flyers. I guess we'll need this thing. I guess Darwin's is gonna find its way. Caw-Caw's now the dead bird of the week. Yeah, there's always one dead bird, isn't there? At least we have one flyer, right? Darwin's will do the business, yeah? Got two. Oh, that's right, we have a Pidgey, don't we? Yeah, we got a Pidgey as a backup, just in case as well. I mean, hell, if it just comes down to it, then... it will just keep it as backup for what else? Fury Attack is garbage. Get out of here. Let me take a look at its actual stats, since it should be, I mean, yeah, I think Lapras could definitely cover the Elite Four. Maybe. My Doduo is not terribly great either, though. Its special attack isn't great. Its attack is alright. That ability is not great at all. I may actually consider taking this out for the Raticate, just so I can get it poisoned before we go into it. Or get it burnt, because Guts does not affect burned Pokemon. Or burn doesn't affect Guts Pokemon. Yeah, I guess that technically was all I needed there, so we'll just throw this up front, I guess. Alright, we'll heal everybody and then slap this gym. Ice-type one is kind of scary. It's not too bad. I don't think I really had too much trouble with the Ice-type. Usually, most of it is electric anyway, so you can usually bolt your way down through it. Which, talking about that, I think I will teach it Thunderbolt. Champ in the making, Blaine's a real file pro. Yeah. I was a thief, but I went straight as a trainer. Snorlax because Shadow Ball is also good. I thought about turning Snorlax into a special attacker. Why? Why did I have this as my first Mon? I didn't even think about it, and I guess I just left like and sub up front. My thing with Snorlax is that I don't want Snorlax to get knocked out by Destiny Bond, so I'm just going to go for the speed and use Newton to just blast its way through. If Newton doesn't one-tap those Mons, I'm already in trouble to begin with. So... Why did I do this again? Guys, you guys gotta remind me not to be an idiot and switch my Pokemon. Oh, man. I've got a really bad habit of not keeping to proper combat etiquette. Hyper Beam is kind of good at 55. Hyper Beam is okay. I don't know how I feel about Hyper Beam. Hyper Beam can be good, but most of the time my experience with Hyper Beam has been very subpar. Just the same reason why I don't pick Hydro Pump. I pick Hydro Pump because it's available, not because I really like it. There we go. Hyper Beam, back in the day when we first started, Hyper Beam was great. But I don't know, these days I just don't feel like it's good unless it's on something with, like, high speed, high attack, like a Tauros or something. Gets Rock Slide, can use it for 3 ghosts. I mean, I just intend to Psychic my way through it. Yeah, it's at danger of getting knocked out, but it's also got the speed to one-shot its way through. And I don't have to worry about Destiny bonding. Because I need my Snorlax for other things. Snorlax is mainly my big answer to Alakazam. Plus, it's just a big body in general. Hey! I am doing alright. How are you doing today? Has a good point since Shadow Ball is physical, Snorlax can take advantage of it. I didn't realize Shadow Ball was physical. The only problem that I see is... Doing well, thanks for asking. Yeah, no problem. The only problem that I have with it is Snorlax is slow. So, you know how I have my big issue being that I always thought that Destiny Bond was a priority move? I feel like if I were to use Snorlax, the possibility of it getting Destiny bonded by a ghost is pretty bad. When did you start streaming in general? I don't know. I've streamed on and off over the years for quite a long time. Not everything on my channel is everything I've streamed. I streamed on Twitch for a super long time, way back when. I used to stream for Extra Life, so that's kind of how I got involved with streaming to begin with. Great charity, by the way, for any of you guys who don't know. You know, they use video games, just games in general, as a way to go ahead and raise money for primary children's hospitals, so... but yeah, I was involved with that for a while. When Twitch stopped keeping a lot of their... Shadow Ball would only be good against Alakazam, yeah. Mainly, I'm just going to give it a good old body slam. We'll just throw my weight around when it comes to it, because I bank on the special defense being able to tank through the Psychics. But yeah, I mean, I used to stream when Twitch still kept all the records of your streams, and then when they finally got rid of everything, it was heartbreaking. So, yeah, I kind of stopped for a while. Oh, no thank you. I very much appreciate it, but no thanks. I see. That's what you were coming in for. Giving me the sales pitch. I much appreciate it, but yeah, this is not the place for the sales pitch. No thanks. How many surfs we got? 6 surfs? It's enough for either one battle or 2. I won't need it, but thank you. There's a badge boost in this? I believe there is, but I don't remember what it boosts. So, I'm sure it boosts something. But I can't recall what it is. Yeah, if we have... The next one can't have 5, so... We'll do this, we'll head out of the gym. Then we'll go ahead and heal up and finish off the rest of it. I honestly think it can take pretty much everything. I'm sure it's not going to one-shot the Arcanine, but it should still be fine either way. Alright, we'll go ahead and hop out, heal, and then go knock out Blaine. I could switch to Gyarados and just have it do the thing. You know what, that's probably a better idea. Why rely on it? We'll let Lapras burn its way through, and then we'll let Gyarados finish it off. Fire is weak against H2O. One more trainer left to go. And then we fight this big brain. We go ahead and use our big brain moves, like Surf. Or Water Pulse. I completely forgot I had Water Pulse as an option, too. I bet you the person, like, if this were an actual band, that person playing the drums in the background, getting to, like, go full ham on the cymbals. I love how he actually looks like Blaine. It's my favorite. Also, these machines don't do anything. It's a photo of Blaine and Mr. Fuji. Shoulder to shoulder with big grins. Yeah, it's funny because I'm pretty sure, like, Mr. Fuji, I believe none of her Pokemon got Destiny Bond. I must be thinking of the other one then. The one in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. So the fact that they're standing together here implies... So if you guys didn't know, Blaine was part of Team Rocket at one point. So he is a former member of Team Rocket. So the fact that they went after Mr. Fuji probably implies that they were trying to get information from Mr. Fuji about Blaine's current whereabouts. And that's probably also one of the big reasons why he keeps everything locked under key, you know, and his gym is full of thieves and people who are doing bad stuff. He's probably keeping himself protected from Team Rocket. That's why even in, like, Gold and Silver, when everything has burnt down, he still decides to live in a tiny-ass cave rather than move someplace else, because he's probably still hiding from Team Rocket. Alright, you better have some burn heal. Haha, because I'm gonna hit you with these 6 burns! Yeah, it's about to get hot in here. Yeah. You better be ready because I'm a stone coal heater. Yeah. I'm about to embarrass you. Yeah, my Pokemon team, it's fire. You're gonna lava the strategy that I use. Why am I fucking cracking myself up with this dumb fucking Pokemon puns? Oh boy. Don't mind me. I'm cracking myself up over here. I don't know why I find myself so fucking funny sometimes. Like, not even like... I'm genuinely, like, cackling at myself. Not even, like... Oh, Hyper, I should have gone for the Rain Dance. I knew it was coming. I think what we'll do is if it doesn't knock, I think we'll go for the Rain Dance and, just dampen everything. Started to rain. Yeah, that should really put a damper on everything. Yeah. If you were the champion, what would your team be? Ooh. I don't know. Well, like I've said before, like, I am big on frog Pokemon. I think I would probably have a really nasty team full of stall toxic tactics. Honestly, I probably wouldn't have a team based on a particular theme, except for big, bulky butts. You know, things that you wouldn't be able to... I would probably call my team Go Wide. And there would probably just be a team of just unethically large HP bars with massive defenses and all kinds of stall tactic moves. I would most likely even have a single Pokemon with Protect, Detect, Endure as a combo. And then just run those things in groups of 3. Run it with the... Look, it's me, Bill. Long time no see. I hope you're still using my PC. Listen, how about spending time with me? There's a little island called One Island. Invited on my way out there. How about, do you feel like coming? What the fuck is, what is One Island? What is this? Hold on, guys. I don't know what the hell he's about to invite me to. Bill's like, hey, kid, you want to come to my island? It's accessible from Vermilion Sea v Sea Gallops. To access, you need a tri-pass received from Celio. From Celio? Who the fuck is Celio? Isn't that Bill? Is located on one island. Ask you to help. No, don't. Finding a gym to make his Pokemon trading machine work. Don't do it. Is it bad? First islands in the Sevi Archipelago. South side trading. Small area extends. Volcano. Mount Ember. Additionally, the presence of a legendary Pokemon on Mount Ember keeps the peak ablaze at night. Whoa! So Mount Ember and One Island are home to Moltres and FireRed and Leaf Green. That's funny. Only completes the net center after the main character brings him both the Sapphire and the Ruby found on 5 Island atop Mount Ember, respectively. Hold on, does that give me access to new Pokemon if I do that? Or is that a post-game thing? Butch and Cassie accompanied Sue in Sky attempt to capture Moltres, but were eventually defeated. That's in the anime. That's so cool. Yeah, I had no idea. Ow! Son of a hoo-ha! That frickin' hurt. Yeah, I've never done it. Maybe we'll go back to it. We'll Bill, you know, we'll say no for now. You too busy? Alright, the boat hasn't arrived yet. I'll be waiting at the center. Huh. As long as I don't have to, like, go do this to progress the story, it should be fine. Though, I'll be honest, I am pretty curious. It's post-game? That's unfortunate. I guess that would explain how you get, like, your decks filled up and stuff. It doesn't have Levitate, so I wouldn't be able to grind it the proper way there in Diglett Cave. We still have to do a couple more grinds anyway, I think, so maybe we'll stick here at the Pokemon Mansion, and then we'll grind up for, what's his name? I'll have to do some research. I don't think I've ever encountered this before, so... Giovanni. What's this guy looking like? We should probably just, like, get ready for the Elite Four at this point, rather than worrying about Giovanni. His top is a level 50. And water will deal with it all, so that's not a problem. We just have to be careful because it looks like Scary Face, Rock Blast, Earthquake, Double Sting, Thrash, Takedown. He does not, however, have any instant kill moves, so that's good. Alright, yeah, that doesn't seem too bad. I think we'll stick around here, go ahead and grind up at the mansion. Maybe we should pull out... Maybe we should pull out Aerodactyl. I mean, if we're gonna go ahead and use a flyer anyway, Aerodactyl can use Fly. It's flying rocks, so at least it has access to some other stuff. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, guys, I'm going to call it for today. Yeah. We'll get back on this again tomorrow. Hopefully you guys have had a great day. I am going to go take a nap because I am quite tired. My day has been slightly long. But anyway, for those of you guys who are new here to the channel, make sure to like, sub, share, follow, all of that good stuff. Helps the channel grow. For those of you guys who are constantly here, you better smash that like button like you're trying to end the earth. Yeah, no big announcements or anything. I'll see you guys again tomorrow, as always. Until then, you guys stay safe, you guys stay cool, and stay golden. Later.